What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to pick up another dirt bike. Haven't really done a new dirt bike video in a little bit. It's been about a week, which is a long time for me because I'm usually picking them up like every day. But yeah, today we're picking up a 2018 KTM150. I think it's a SX. It could be the EXC or whatever, the Woods model. It's got a bigger gas tank on it. I can tell that he's been woods racing it, so we'll see. They're usually pretty beat, but for the price, you also can't beat it. So yeah, should run and everything. He did say that it has a flat tire, so he went down a little bit on the price. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully get her down for a good deal, clean her up, fix her up tomorrow, or maybe today. If I should have all the stuff to do it, so I'm not exactly sure. Just depends how late it is. If it's already dark, then I'm probably not going to do it and just wait for tomorrow. Almost ran over about 7 guys. I don't know what they're doing, but they're in the middle of the road, so not the smartest idea. But yeah, let's go ahead, get there. It's only about 35 minutes away, down in Lawrence, South Carolina, and get this thing. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when I get there. Maybe I'll record a video on what to look on a dirt bike, but you never know. Sometimes people don't like to be on YouTube, and I'm totally cool with that, so it doesn't matter. I'll show you guys the bike when I get home. Might give you guys a price reveal at the end, depending if I sell the bike quick or anything, but we'll see about that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys when I get there. Alrighty, guys, as you guys can see, the bike is in the back. Secured it for a very good deal. Whenever I went there, hit the front brakes, and something like clicked, and I was like, I wonder what that is. Front brake line went out, and it started squirting brake fluid everywhere. So that wasn't very fun. So we're gonna need to get a front brake line for this bike. What else do we need? Wheel bearing for the front and the rear, chain, sprockets, tying up the exhaust because the silencer's about to fall off. We need to get a new rear tire, new inner tube, and I think that might be it. We'll see. Funny story, I actually used to own this, or I never owned this bike, but I have ridden it before. It was my buddy Noah's bike, and I never really liked it, honestly, because I rode my Yamaha 125 instead. Back then I had my old 2019 that I sold a while back. But yeah, or maybe I had my 2021 back then, the 125X. Loved it way more than this KTM, but turns out it's a 2017, not a 2018. I mean, a couple little issues, nothing major, but for the price I got it, I should be able to finish it for pretty cheap and get her up and out of here as soon as we can, because that's kind of like what we do. Might take this one out and see how I like it compared to the 125SX, but you never know. If you guys want to see a YZ125 versus KTM150 video, it's kind of an unfair advantage, but 120 or Yamaha's way better. So yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna get on home and order up all these parts on Rocky Mountain ATV. Should be here in about a day or two, so I'll catch you guys then. Alrighty, guys, it's the next day, and here she is. Check her out. 2017 KTM150SX. This thing is clapped. This thing has seen it all. Just a whole bunch of woods riding. So yeah, when I went to look at the bike, hit the front brakes, and the front brake line busted. You guys can see all the brake fluid everywhere, just leaking out on this thing. I was trying to order one yesterday. I couldn't find one on Rocky Mountain, but I did find one in a parts bin, and it looks to be exactly the same. So hopefully this works. If not, then I'm gonna have to go buy a new one, but we'll see. If this doesn't work, no biggie. Haven't ordered all the parts yet. I was gonna do that last night. I just didn't really have time, and I'm not in too much of a rush. I don't think I'm gonna do the entire bike in this video. I think what we're gonna do in this video is just get, hopefully the front brakes working and the rear tire get some air in it, so change out the inner tube, and then we should be fine. Actually, what I might do is just throw some of that slime stuff just to see if it'll hold air, which I don't know if I'm gonna do, maybe not. Get this exhaust figured out, because as you can tell, it is about to fall off. Clean the air filter if it needs it cleaned and all. And then, yeah, so all I'm gonna do right now is throw that front brake cable on, but I'll show you guys the bike around a little better. If you look, well, you can't see, but the front wheel bearings are shot. Front brakes are gone because there's no pressure at all. Sprocket, pretty shot. Chain, loosey-goosey. Rear tire has or the wheel bearings, I don't know if you guys can see the play in them, but it's pretty bad. You guys can tell a whole bunch of dirt in there from Mid-East racing, if you guys do any of that around here. Let's see this side. It's just that Bud's Racing exhaust about to fall off, and this foot peg needs to be adjusted because there's a bolt and it's kind of like slanted. Other than that, it's got tons of compression. Starts right up with no issues. I'll probably just start her up right now. She runs good. Didn't have any choke on, so it was bogging out. But yeah, that's about it on this bike. Clutch lever's broken, needs grips. Maybe these are lock-on ones. Yep. And yeah, so let's go ahead, clean her up. I'll probably get new plastics and maybe a seat cover for it. Let me know if I should. Forks are good, rear shock is good, suspension's all set. Change the oil, air filter, stuff like that. But let's get the bike in rideable condition for right now. And then in the next video, we'll get her in mint condition, if that makes any sense. So yeah, let's go ahead, change out this front brake line. Not sure if I'll get it on video. I might just throw a time lapse on it, but probably not, because I'm not even sure if it'll fit. I just need to take it off down here and see if the bolt will fit up and everything. It's got Brembo brakes, which is pretty sick. So yeah, let's get right to work on her. Alrighty guys, so right here you can see where that brake line did bust. So she was leaking a whole bunch of oil. The other one, it came with an 03 KTM125, and everything fit up pretty nice. No wear, nothing. That dude just had a really nice race bike back then, and then that bike was sitting for such a long time. So pretty much all we got to do is fill them back up with oil, or the brake lines, and then get this thing secured, because the other one wasn't secured either. You got to throw it up right in here and get that all secured so the tire doesn't hit it anymore, because I think that's why the other one busted. But pretty much we're gonna tighten up this brake line down here, get everything situated, should be good to go. Everything fit on pretty nice, so hopefully that solves the issue, and it didn't even cost that much money. So yeah, let's go ahead, tighten this up with a 12 mil and bleed these brakes. I think everybody should know how to bleed brakes. If not, watch my other KTM video, the 2020. I showed you guys how to bleed brakes on those. It's pretty simple on these things. So yeah, let's get to work. Alrighty guys, that was pretty easy. Got this front brake line secured for now until we get new plastics. The zip tie should hold up. It's not gonna be there permanently. Got the whole front brake assembly back together. Feels honestly really good. Probably even better than that 2019 right there. But yeah, this brake line's gonna go in the trash because it's got a hole in it. Luckily I had this one, so that we got front brakes back on the bike. Now all we gotta do is change out that rear inner tube. And yeah, I should have one laying. I think there's one literally right there. So should be a 19-inch. Throw her in there, shouldn't take too much time or effort, hopefully. And then once we get all that put together, get this exhaust figured out, and go take her out for our first test run on the bike until we get new chain sprockets, wheel bearings, and plastics and everything. So yeah, let's get right to work on her. Alrighty guys, we're on Rocky Mountain ATV. Got the stuff that we're gonna order. Full plastics kit, only 150 bucks. Chain, sprockets, brake pads, front wheel and rear wheel bearings. We got the clutch lever that's broken, and I decided might as well, if we're throwing on new plastics and everything to make her look nice, might as well just get some grips to make her look even better. And yeah, let's go ahead, buy right now. I'll catch you guys whenever I order everything. Nice thing about Rocky Mountain is, as you can tell, today is Thursday the 5th of May. Everything is estimated to show up on Friday, which is tomorrow, so don't have to wait super long for this stuff. And I get free shipping because I order so much stuff on this website, and then I get a whole bunch of kind of, not really discounts, but I have that RM cash where I get to delete a whole lot of money because I spend so much. You get like 1% back or something. I don't know, nothing major, but yeah, let's go ahead, get out of here. And yeah, I don't know if I have any more stickers left, but if you guys want some, might be able to sell them. Not sure. I think I used to have a whole stash available. Not bad, not bad. Alrighty guys, little update. Got the inner tube out. Sorry I'm not recording a whole lot of stuff. I don't know if you guys like the time lapses, and maybe you guys just want me to get straight to the point on what I'm doing. But I got the inner tube out. It is a 19-inch, and it turns out that one over there is an 18-inch. So we're gonna go down in the basement, see if we can find a 19-inch inner tube. If not, gotta go to the dealership and get one, no biggie. And then just throw her in, and then we should be able to ride it after we get that exhaust tightened down. Bingo, we found it. 19-inch inner tube. Got it right here. The whole just junk load of dirt bike parts that I don't need. But yeah, it sometimes comes helpful because I was able to find that KTM front brake thing in here. But yeah, 2021 YZ250F subframe just sitting there. Dang, boy. Yeah, let's get this thing thrown in there. Let's go ride that KTM. Haven't ridden it yet. Boom. Check that out. Insane transition. I know. Probably turned out like garbage. Doesn't really matter. We got the tire on. Got the bead set. Put the bead locker in. Put everything on. Last thing we need to do, throw this little cap on. And we are good to go. So yeah, let's slap this rear tire. The guy told me it needs a new rear tire. Realistically, if I was racing it, yes. But for a flip, does not matter that much. Need to clean off everything on this brake rotor with some brake parts cleaner, and throw this rear wheel on. Hopefully everything goes on smoothly. Get the bike good to go, and go do some wheelies on the street or something. I don't know. Alrighty guys, I'm pretty exhausted. That rear wheel does not want to come back on because the bearings are rusted. That inner piece just doesn't want to line up. Nothing's going good right now. The brake pads are shot, so they're like falling out and everything. As you can see, the bike, total piece of junk. So I'm gonna wrap up the video right here because, as you can tell, it's hot outside and I don't feel like working on this bike anymore until we get new bearings and all that in, so it can just slide in nice and smooth. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Let me know what other kind of bikes you want to see out of these or any other ones. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.